This is phase 1 of the Bread Chronicles. So, sorry, I'm a bit, a bit unkempt. It was very, very rainy out there. I currently find myself in a transitional phase regarding employment, but in the words of the Land of the Dragon, at least before Mao did his whole communist thing and destroyed their ancient wisdom, which now exists in Taiwan, crisis and opportunity are one and the same thing. So I'm going to experiment with bread making. I have, first step, this cheddar, cheese and onion bread mix. Is this only mirrored for me? It looks mirrored for me. I don't think it's going to be mirrored when I upload. Well, I can re-mirror it if that's the case. But yes, this is a fairly simple one, so I'll be trying this first. If that's successful, I will attempt some slightly more complex recipes. I'm going to attempt to make some plain white bread. I'm going to attempt to make some handmade or rather hand seasoned mix of onion bread, and I'm going to attempt to make some nice sweet fruit bread as well. I've got my 2LB baking tray, so I will upload, I'll record the second part of this video after I've successfully made the bread, and I'll go through the steps that I'm going to use for this. I'm going to start by combining it with water in a mixing bowl. Then let it rise for a little bit in a warm location. I'm going to bake it and then let it cool, then try that. If that works, that should last me like a week or so. So the next phase of the bread making chronicles won't be out until like next week. But I should hopefully have this experiment done today, or edited together and uploaded tomorrow. Okay, so the thing I realised was that I would need a way to cool it, and I don't actually have a wireframe mesh, so I've kind of adapted by taking the grid off of one of the air fryers, propping it up on two seasoning bottles, and then putting the bread in it. But it came out perfectly. Look how perfectly it came out. It didn't stick at all. I must have greased that properly. So I'll leave that to cool for a bit. I'm going to try it. Should get this video hopefully edited together. Transferring things from my camera to my computer is always a bit of a pain. I have to find where I left that charger, but yeah, should be able to get this all edited together. Now, this is the first time I've made risen bread, leavened bread. I've made flat bread before that was very basic, just mixture of flour and yogurt. I remember the first time I tried it, the recipe didn't actually specify what type of yogurt, so I used blueberry yogurt, so that turned out a bit strange. But this is my first attempt with leavened flour, so I'm going to try some interesting things over the coming weeks. I'm going to try some interesting combinations. I think if this turns out all right, I'm going to have this with what I prepared yesterday. So yesterday I had a lovely mix of cooking bacon and tomato bolognese, and I've got some Tupperware containers full of it with lots of melted cheese on top. So I'm going to have some more of that with some of this and some lettuce, assuming it all tastes nice. But the last section of this video will be me trying a slice, and then I'll hopefully, as I say, get it all edited and uploaded either today or tomorrow. Okay, moment of truth. You see see it here? My loaf of bread. I'm going to be careful how I chew because I've had dental surgery, so. Nice. Cheesy, flavourful. Okay. I want to do that again, but this is going to take me a couple of days. So I may give half of this to a neighbour, or there's a local charity I work with. They're always wanting stuff for their break room, so I may swing round, drop off some of the bread there. so I can do this again sooner. But I've got some ideas for bread I'm going to try coming up. I'm going to see if I can try some tomato bread. I'm going to try some fruity bread. I'm going to try a simple like a simple white loaf next. But once I've done that, I'm going to do some more creative stuff. Oh, that's nice.